Yeah, 4 minutes away. Yeah, essentially straight across from Walmart.
Okay. I think we saw that, didn't we, Henry, when we was going through the Jim and Nick's? Because when we was going to the, don't you pass it going to the Mexican place?
Mm.
And we were actually coming close to the
Because we were like, we used to eat Dixie.
out of nowhere.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Mr. Greg Ogle,
Hello.
how you doing?
Doing good. How you guys doing?
Doing good. Doing good.
Yeah, we're having a good time here at the premiere, Paracon.
It is. It has been a blast.
It has. It has. Lots of lessons learned here, but it's been a fantastic time, and some great speakers going on, and about to show a pretty good film with some of the best looking guys in the world.
Yes. See, I told you. I told you he said that.
That's just because I told him that's what you said.
No, 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 no. It's osmosis. He said that. No.
It's osmosis. Yep, osmosis is in it too.
Yep, yep. So is George.
Yep.
Oh, that's amazing. We've had a good time though. We got to talk to a lot of people and everything, so it's been fun.
Well, I'm thoroughly impressed with all the speakers that came here.
Yes.
I mean, there's a variety of them with a plethora of different types of experiences.
Yes.
And and they're all very good, credible people. I mean, they've had military intelligence backgrounds, they've had law enforcement backgrounds. Just every type of credible background that you can have, we've got it right here. And we've also got some people here that are vendors that have some of the same backgrounds.
Yeah.
And it's just incredible at the amount of people that showed up here. I'm blown away.
Yeah.
Absolutely blown
That's awesome.
away.
I mean, this is the first time you've done this, right?
It is the first time I've done a conference style.
Yeah.
Now I did a premiere last year with The Land Between the Lakes.
Yeah.
And it had a pretty good showing.
Yeah.
Now there was an unfortunate snowstorm that came across the whole entire southeast, and I should have learned my lesson about that then. But I'm kind of.
It's always timing.
It is. I'm a little thick-headed too. So, sometimes it takes twice for me to learn the same lesson. So, I think the next one I'm going to have is probably going to be when it's going to be warmer.
Oh, there you go.
Because it's like, it's minus ice cubes outside right now. And it's a good thing that we're inside.
Yes. Hey, it feels good in here.
Oh, yeah. It's really good. Now, last night I didn't get to sleep. I say last night. It was actually this morning I got to sleep about, it was almost 4. And then because I was actually, I'm like OCD. A lot of people don't know that, but there's some people that do know that. And we were having a private screening of the film at the house. And there was
go?
Oh, well, it was really good, except for there was somebody noticed a little error that I had made in it, and he's like, "Hey, why is the clock doing this and that?" And I'm like, "Oh my God!" So he knows that I'm OCD about that kind of stuff. So he's like, "Oh, you got to fix it now." So sure enough, I'm up all night fixing it and making sure that it renders and putting everything together. And, it's just a long process. And
You must have a heck of a system to be able to render all that pretty quickly.
Well, it's just normal editing software in computers. I had to render it like 3 or 4 times to get the settings correct.
Yeah.
And but it had to be right because today's the day. It had to be right.
Yes.
So on the last time that I rendered it, I was like, okay, I'm going to shoot this as a hope and a prayer, and I changed a few of the settings that I had on the computer, and I actually got an hour's sleep. And I woke back up about 5 o'clock, and I was like, yes, yes, it worked, yes. So, and then comes the waiting game. Because it's on your computer, it's on my hard drive, right? So then you have to get it onto something mobile. so you can bring it to somewhere else. Okay, well, it was 59 gigabytes.
Ooh, that's
Okay.
a pretty good size file.
That's a
So
huge file.
It's still so it's never compressed. Then it's
Yeah.
a non-compressed file.
Yeah, it's an uncompressed file.
Yeah.
And you get better quality.
Yes.
that
Yeah.
way.
Yeah. If you keep things in waves, all your
Yeah.
audio in waves, then it's a huge file, but sounds a lot better.
No, yeah. You get better sound, you get better
Yes, sir.
video quality.
Yeah.
But the trade-off is, it was still transferring. I started at about 6 o'clock, and I was supposed to have been here about 6:30. Yeah, no. I got here about 7:20, something like that. So. It's been. I've been on pins and needles the whole time.
Yeah.
Just trying to get this pulled off without a hitch,
Yeah.
and so far everything's come out great.
Yes.
There's been no hiccups here. It's been fabulous. I can't say enough at the help that I've had pulling this off, because I didn't do it by myself.
Right.
Natalie Smearman helped a lot. Melissa Adair helped tremendously. Without my team trying to put this together, I don't know. I couldn't have done this by myself.
Right.
So, there was some lesson learned in this Paracon, and going forward, I know exactly how to fix it.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
it's going to grow. It's going to get much bigger. And
Awesome.
Yeah, it's going to be a ton of fun.
Yes.
In the coming years.
So this one was fun.
Yeah, I mean-
we've had a blast today. We've had a blast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have to. I am in my element when I'm getting to meet and greet and just hobnob with
Yeah.
lots of people. I actually love doing that.
Yeah.
And I met people from far and abroad. And there was somebody here from Louisiana. People here from Louisiana. People here from Texas.
Awesome.
Las Vegas. People have come from far and wide to come, and I'm humbled.
Yeah.
They wanted to come watch this film, be part of this Paracon, and I am very much humbled. And I did a TV spot, a local TV spot, this past Monday, and one of the biggest mistakes that I made was that I didn't advertise so much here locally. That was my biggest mistake, because they didn't even know about the Paracon until they saw the local TV spot.
Yeah.
And I think next time I'm going to concentrate more on the
Yes.
locals.
Yes.
And then not so much on the nationwide
Yep.
advertising.
Yep.
So, but I am thoroughly impressed with the outcome and how everything has come together. Just absolutely impressed.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I can't wait
yeah.
for the movie. I can't wait to watch it.
You were talking about local advertisement. We didn't really have a lot of people locally watching us until I posted a couple of shorts and stuff on Facebook and YouTube.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I posted them in the county pages, the city pages. I posted all of them in there. Man, we've gained.
We went from 3,500 people who was following us on Facebook to now we're over 7,000.
Oh wow! See now,
And over 100,000 views
wow!
on
See,
these videos.
y'all have me like all green with jealousy, because I would do anything to have those kind of views. Well, my first films, I know for a fact had that kind of viewage, but as far as the shows that we've got a talk show ourselves called Beyond the Ordinary.
Yes.
And they're still stuck around less than 1,000 views. So but we've just started it, and I guess it just takes time
takes
for things,
time.
for things to grow. And I want it to grow organically. I don't want to pay for anything.
Yes.
So then that way you have true fans,
Yes.
Yeah.
people that enjoy your
One,
product.
it's not people getting bots to do the same thing,
Correct.
which end up being nothing.
Right.
You know.
Yeah. I mean, whenever you have a bot, all it is a bot. It's not really going to, nobody else is seeing that. That's
Yeah.
to me, it's not a true gauge
Right.
of the people that you're reaching.
Yes.
And I actually enjoy feedback from people. Like,
Yeah.
whenever I make a film, I let people screen it privately, and I want feedback,
Yeah.
real feedback.
Right.
And that helps me either make a quick change to a film if I can make it, or if I can't do anything about what's already done, it helps me make a better film in the future. So, I enjoy real people, real
Yeah.
things. I make real films.
Yes.
So,
Yeah.
know.
And awesome films too. Like I
Well, I
said,
appreciate it.
Jason and I, we had watched a lot of your older stuff that you've done, and we come to the conclusion that they're probably the best that we've ever seen when it comes to that genre of films. Because I won't name other names because there's some pretty big names out there that does the same type of stuff, but most of them are just people telling stories, and there's nothing wrong with that, right? There's whole podcasts
Yeah.
predicated on that.
Yeah.
And then them going to the locations and saying, hey, this is what happened here. But to get what you have in some of your films where you actually have encounters happening on film,
Right.
you could see the orbs, you could see all these things. That is not what you get everywhere. You do not get that.
Right. I think that's kind of what sets us apart is that other films, or lots of places, they concentrate more on telling stories.
Yes.
Well, that's fine. That is actually really good.
It is.
I like hearing stories myself.
Yep.
Where I kind of differentiate a bit from that is we have an investigative approach.
Yes.
I want to hear the stories, but I want to go there myself.
That's right.
And I want to experience that myself. Now, it might take me a week to film like a segment,
Yeah.
but again, I'm a little hard-headed. If I don't get something on the first, second, third try, I'll keep going until we have something.
Right.
Or I'm convinced that there's nothing there.
Right.
So, and there's been both.
I've been on many film sets in my life because I've done some movies and stuff when I lived in California, and just a 10-minute segment of a movie can take you a month to film.
Oh, absolutely.
And it's back to one take and over and over and over again. So, but that's what it takes to get something and to get your vision to come through and to show during that those 10 seconds at a time throughout that whole movie is that kind of, no, I'm not going for second best. I know what I want, and that's what I'm going for.
Oh,
and there's
absolutely.
nothing wrong with that,
Yeah, absolutely. And one of my team members, Adam Davis, he, he's been on a whole bunch of shows.
Yes.
And there's no telling what's
He's
going to come
amazing.
out. Yes, there's no telling what's going to come out that boy's mouth.
You mean that government plant?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh my.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
is so crazy, right?
Yeah.
Yes, my gosh,
Yep.
our government.
We
I
have-
don't know which government, the British government, or
Yes.
because he's from Britain.
Yeah.
And he was in the British military.
Yes.
But anyway, he's been on a number of shows. The Travel Channel, History Channel, just with these really big TV names. And I've been fortunate enough to have him as part of my team,
Yeah.
part of in my group.
Yeah.
And he's like, Greg, I have never done these takes in just one take. How do you do it? So, and he sort of explains it to me why he likes my style of filming is number one because I do things organically and,
Right.
and it's more like having a conversation with people because
Yes.
My interview with people is I'm having a conversation with
Yes.
you,
Yes.
right? And it may not appear that way when it comes onto the film. It may appear differently,
Yeah.
but the way I get people to open up and just have a nice, smooth conversation is or at least it appears nice and smooth on the film,
Yeah.
is because I'm having a conversation
That's
with
right.
people.
That's right.
And that makes people more comfortable.
Yeah,
That's
one
what we do with our podcast. It's not about, hey man, I've got all these questions I'm going to ask somebody. Or you get, when you have a genuine conversation with somebody, you actually listening and you're bantering back and forth with each other. You're going to get a lot more out of that than me and Jason having a list of questions and we're just wanting to answer these questions and then that's all we talk about. That's not how people talk. We don't talk about
right. And that's one of the things that that I did not want, because there are certain films where you look at it and this is a structured type
Yeah.
of interview,
Yeah.
right? And I was like, okay, well, I know this person personally, and that's not the way they talk, right? So I was like, look, people are people, and they have certain personalities,
Yes.
and I want their personalities to come out.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's you want people to
Genuine.
know the person,
Yeah.
not a producer's version
Yes.
of that person.
Yes.
So a lot of my takes are one takes, and that frees people up for the investigation part later on.
Yeah.
Because if you go and you do a scene 20, 30 times trying to get it perfect, with those air quotes, you're trying to get a perfect scene. Well, by the end of the day, you're too tired to go off to investigate into the wee hours of the morning.
Yes.
And then get up in the next day and do it again, right? So that's one of the things that Adam appreciates about my style of filming, is that it may not, some of my films may not be as polished as some of the other ones, but at the same time, it's real, it's
Yeah.
genuine. And when we go out and investigate, what you see is what you get. So,
Oh, Kentucky Bigfoot. Hey, there's Greg.
hey,
Kentucky Bigfoot's
Hey.
on. Kentucky Bigfoot's on there. Overtly overstoked. Yep.
howdy,
Got people watching you.
howdy.
They've got pretty good Wi-Fi here. We've not had a hiccup at all.
Oh, no,
Not-
this is a fabulous facility. I
Yeah.
can't say enough. That when I picked this place, I was actually looking for a place to have a Paracon, because I had the last premiere that I had was in a theater, and it was great. But one of the things that I got from the feedback from people was that they wanted more time to be able to talk with the speakers and the people that was in the film, and they just wanted more time with these people.
Yes.
Right. And I was like, okay, well, what I can do is have a Paracon next time, where you have speakers, and you show the film, and then to make it entertaining, have all these contests and things like that.
Yeah.
So that was one of my lessons learned.
Yes.
The other lesson learned that I got from this one, they advertise locally, stupid.
Yeah.
So
You want to get the locals.
to get the locals.
Yes.
Yeah, but I started searching around for the perfect spot to have it, and I came here one day, and it was for a different reason, and then I sort of noticed, like, wow, this place has an event center. It's got everything that you really would want in a Paracon, right?
Yeah.
And I was like, wow. So I started getting in talks with the staff here to be able to rent it out and they were super excited, absolutely super excited to have an event here, and they set everything up. They take everything down for you, which is very different from all of the other Paracons or the conferences that I've been to.
Yeah.
So I really appreciate that from the staff here.
Yeah. Yeah. That's amazing, though. I mean, that they do all that.
Yeah, and the city of Gardendale has been fantastic to us. So I can't say enough. And this is a fabulous town.
Yeah.
The City Hall has been great to us. Because we've talked with them. They sent police here to it was originally to have like a safety corner. Say, hey, this is really about safety overall, because what we wanted to do is get something on footage so that people know what's out there, right? So if this film helps somebody know what is actually really out there, that there's an old legend called the Raven Mark, and what we experienced was identical to that.
Yes.
Absolutely identical.
Yeah.
And if awareness helps, just one person, just hey, be aware of this, and this is how you can protect yourself.
Yes.
It's great. Yeah, that's exactly what we were going for.
Yes. Yeah. 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 That's amazing too, though, is that you're willing to, look at all these other different aspects of it.
Yeah, when we first started, we really were not trying to go for anything paranormal at all. We were just exploring possibilities, right? We wanted to explore everything from the mundane to the exotic when it comes to these experiences. So, I did what I do best. I went out bigfooting, and sure enough, I saw a Bigfoot not too far from where they had disappeared. And like, okay, well, I don't know that Bigfoot exactly like kidnaps people. I haven't seen it personally, but there's stories about it, right?
Yep.
So I said, okay, well, I've seen one there, and there's these stories about it. What else are we going to do? And then we started encountering all these orbs and these flashes of lights, and there was this one that was a little bit different from the other orbs that we've seen, right?
Right.
It was like this glob-looking thing. It was not. That didn't have a form or anything with it.
Right.
And then as soon as it was noticed, it went woof. It took off, right? So that really captured our attention, and really it changed the focus of the film, because we started focusing more on what was this that we encountered while we were out there in the woods. Granted, we were there either trying to find either Bigfoot or evidence of feral people, and we encountered something different, and I always go where the evidence takes me, right? So, hey, this is what we got, and I wanted to find out more about what this little thing was that we called a camera. Again, we called it on camera, right? So, and this legend really just taps right into what we call a camera. So.
Yeah. Yeah.
We really didn't intend to go that way.
Right.
We just followed the evidence.
Right. Right. Well, and then being able to just change things up because something else happens and it leads you that way. I mean, that's amazing.
Well,
because a lot of people get rigid and
exactly. And I'm going to be honest. That's what we did in our first film, The Legend of the Downey Booger. When we first started going out, we wanted to investigate the legend, and we started seeing all this other odd stuff out there, right? So because it was so bizarre, we didn't think anybody else would believe it, right? So we was like, okay, Bigfoot's bad enough, nobody else is going to believe all these little floating lights and missing time and this disembodied voices and all this other stuff that we've encountered. So nobody else is going to believe that, right? Well, we just completely just ignored all that other evidence.
Yeah.
Just like I had to ignore him.
yeah.
We just ignored it, right?
Yeah.
But it ate at me. It ate at me. I was like, I got to know more about this, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that's what led to the second film. And I started studying about all these other people having some of these same encounters and having these exact same experiences that we had. And that led me to that second film. And and again, quite honestly, this third film was going to be a change of pace for me.
Right.
It was really going to be about missing people and what happened. But again, I got roped into the paranormal stuff. Like, how does that happen? But I mean, that's you know, we get what we get on film,
Yes.
and I'm going to show you what we capture. And if it's nothing, it's going to be nothing.
Right.
But if it's something, I mean, we caught it. So
Yeah.
Tennessee, Kentucky Bigfoot says it takes some bravery to record and not run.
you're correct.
He admires the work.
Well, thank you. I really appreciate that, and I can say firsthand in the filming of The Land Between the Lakes. We were standing at the back of the truck, and there was a Bigfoot growling at us at the front of the truck. So you're talking maybe 20 feet away. This thing was just sitting there growling, and it's maybe 9 foot tall, 9 to 10 foot tall. You know, shoulders wider. It seemed like it was as wide as a truck, but it wasn't quite that wide. I was in a little bit of shock. But now my camera guy was not as.
He was freaking out just a little bit.
Yeah.
I want to know who it was. Who was the camera guy?
Well, his name's Brent,
Okay.
and we had actually seen some weird things before, right? Well, during the making of The Land Between the Lakes. Well, you know, a little bit of backstory about Brent. Brent was raised in a pretty strict Christian home, and had a very structured way of looking at reality. And during the making of, we had seen some strange things in the Downing Booger. However, we were able to explain away some of these things, right? And when I was able to see the orbs, he was not. He couldn't see them unless it was on camera. He couldn't see them with his eyes,
Really?
which is very interesting.
See, that goes to a lot of things that I believe. You know that we make up the world that we see every day, right? That and the double slit experiment proves it beyond a shadow of a doubt that us looking at reality creates reality.
Absolutely.
And everything that we see. And I think that individually, we do that individually too, because 5 people could see the same crash and they all explained it differently,
Right.
just like they seen something completely different than each other.
Exactly. And that's backed up in The Vanished,
Yep.
where I show this portion of a clip where we're all looking at an orb, we're filming an orb, these orbs. Everybody can see it except Brent. He still can't see them with his eyes. He can see them on camera. And you can hear Adam Davis say, I'm sorry you can't see it, Brent, but you'll see it on playback.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
So yes, you're 100% right with that. But Brent, he had some idea of things that were not exactly what we were told when we were growing up. So when we started to film The Land Between the Lakes, I was doing this thing called an Estes method. And both cameras that we were using happened to shut off at the same time. And he was out trying to restart the cameras as the session's going on. And he happens to look up and sees this shadow person behind me. And he said the shadow person was trying to go inside me. It would go in and then come out, go in and come out. Well, he had never seen anything like that before, and it completely shocked him. Absolutely shocked him, right? And he would not talk to me for 2 months after that, because he won't go back to the meadow. He will not go back to the meadow.
Wow.
And then on our next encounter, we have the Bigfoot. And he's like, no. So he had to take a break.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So,
Well, when you have things that go against your belief system and what you've taught and thought your whole life, it will cause that to happen. You know,
absolutely.
where you have to rethink life now.
Yes.
You know.
And I think he had his paradigm shifted.
Right.
And, he had a little bit of trouble dealing with it.
Yep.
So,
It's hard for people
It
when that happens.
it is. It is very hard.
Yeah.
So, he just needed a break, and now he's in a completely different city, different state, and he's in Savannah. But I don't know that he wants to pursue being in this anymore because it really shocked him. It shocked his conscience. So going out and doing this is not for everybody. So the commenter's correct.
Yeah.
It does take some bravery, and I don't know if it's bravery or foolishness with me. Again, I'm going to go back and say I'm hard-headed.
Yeah.
I'm kind of thick-skulled. So, but it's been a fun ride.
Yeah.
It absolutely has been a fun ride, and it's been a fantastic Paracon, and I really appreciate everybody who has shown up, and just hoping everybody has a good time.
Yep. Well, we definitely have. So
Yeah, we thank you.
thank
too,
you.
for
thank y'all for
letting us come down.
letting us come in.
Again, I'm proud
Set up.
for everybody's coming here, and I hope you guys have gotten some good content while you're
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
A
yeah.
lot.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
unfortunately, Adam Davis was not able to join us. He had a prior commitment, and but I'll have a message for him right
Yeah.
before the film.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So, and speaking of which, it's pretty soon to have the film.
Oh yeah.
Oh, we're getting closer, aren't we?
We're getting close. So,
Less than an hour.
I don't know what time it is because my clock says different than this and that, and then the car
is-
says different.
That's the time.
Okay.
4:05.
well,
Oh,
time's different over here.
Yeah.
We're in Alabama, so
Alabama.
that's
Oh
right.
man.
And
You know, this is our first time being out of state doing this.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Your first time being out of state? Oh, okay. So
That's
much.
back. That's at the house.
Wow, y'all got some snow.
Yeah.
Wow. But at least you're not there buried in snow.
Yes.
Right.
That's what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, this is the first time that we've had the opportunity to do something outside of the state of Tennessee. So it's fun.
Well, yes, you've got you can grow your audience that way.
Yeah. Yeah.
I hope you've had some passerbys that has come and inquired and said, "Hey, I need to check your channel out."
Yes. Yeah. Grab cards.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Grab cards. Paranormal 411. That's pretty easy to remember.
Yes. Yep.
Ain't that the David Pilates show?
We get that so much. We'll be
Yeah.
somewhere and they'll walk up and they're like, "Oh man, y'all talking about those missing people and all that stuff, and it's some amazing stuff." And I'm like, David Pilates' work is really
Really good.
awesome. It's good
this
stuff.
this
yeah.
lady.
But we're missing 411.
Yeah.
we were
Not
at
the same.
the Gatlinburg conference, and she talked to me for about 30 minutes, telling me how she watched me and talk about the missing people, and I was like, "Oh yeah."
Yeah, I was talking to a passerby not too long ago, telling him about our Beyond the Ordinary, and there's a new show that just come out on. Well, I say it's new. It's really a reviving of an old show, Monster Quest.
Oh,
And we interviewed Jared McGillard. I think that's how he pronounced his last name, but it's Mick something. But anyway, so I was telling him about the interview with him, and he said, "Oh yeah, I've seen it." And I'm like, "Okay, I hadn't even edited yet."
well, how did you like it?
Okay, whatever.
Yeah. I hoped you like it. That's
Yeah. And I haven't even edited that yet. I've been busy. But,
yeah, getting all this put together. So
yeah. I'm telling you, this was a job. This was an absolute job.
This morning I was watching you. That's when I said, "Hey, you need some help." I thought you were going to just go crazy here for a minute.
Well, I was working off less than an hour sleep, really, and I still didn't know if it would play on the video screen over here. I was just hoping. So I put two versions. I edited two versions. The first version I tried wouldn't play. And I'm like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, what am I going to do? So, and then I was like, oh, I got another one. So I tried it, and then poof, it worked. I was like, hey,
Oh, that's amazing.
yeah. So yeah, I would have been up that special creek without a paddle if if it didn't work.
Oh, man. They would be like, uh-oh, what do we do now?
No, absolutely, absolutely. I would have been up there, drawing pictures and
That's
stuff.
it.
Hey, this was the first frame. Yeah, and this happened on the other one. So, yeah, it was absolutely a stressful time, but I had confidence.
If Adam was
but it was
here,
stressful.
you could have had him up on there doing a stage play,
I could have.
just
yes.
having him talk about, everything that
Yeah,
happened.
yeah. He's absolutely good at. Again, there's no telling what's coming out that boy's mouth.
Yeah.
But he's very dramatic.
Yes.
Exactly. That was my thoughts. That's what I was going to say next.
Yes.
Oh.
He's a mind reader.
Well, it's got my thought clouds.
Yeah, that's it. Oh,
my thought clouds are real heavy right now. The words are in bold.
italicized.
Yeah. And they said, "Arr."
Hey, who won the contest for the growl?
It was Nathan, the guy
Nathan.
sitting right over there with the green shirt, white sleeves.
Oh, yeah.
Yep,
We heard
that
him.
was him.
One of them was really loud.
Oh, was it the first one?
I think it might have been.
that
Yes,
would've
it was the first one.
That would have been me.
That was loud.
That would have been me.
Yeah.
We was talking to, who were we talking to?
Who was the first guest?
Yeah, I had to get it started, and well, I'm not going to win because it's my own contest,
Right, right.
But I wanted to get it started so everybody else wasn't, too shy to get started.
Yeah, we were talking to Melissa
Yeah.
Adair.
Growl, roar.
She heard that. Well, he
Roar.
got bum-buzzled too when
I
we
was
heard it.
I
It was
started like,
like all train of thought was gone.
it was like, poof. What was I just saying?
Oh, okay, there it was.
Hold on. Wait. Plug back in.
Mm-hmm.
Get back into the matrix here.
Yeah, that's my Bigfoot roar.
That's good.
Yeah. Now try not to go roar. Roar. Growl.
Also, the MC did outstanding picking him.
Yes.
I tell you what.
I
Yes.
think Mike is amazing.
Mike is phenomenal.
Yes.
Now, they've got their own shows and
Yes,
stuff.
yes.
They've got like a TV show and they've got a podcast show too.
Yeah.
And I was I was lucky enough to be on one of their TV shows in the first season, and I took him out to a place here in Alabama, and They wanted to go to a real place where they could possibly have a real encounter, but Mike is, got a condition. I'll say that. But
They've not pinpointed it yet.
no, not quite. So we're out, we're having a good time down there, and Mike's acting crazy and stuff, and we're doing like Bigfoot calls. And, he's like, what, does it have to be any kind of style or anything? I said, you can do any kind of Bigfoot call. You can bang it on an Asian, put an Asian slang on your way. Oh! It was so funny. And all organic, too, He is absolutely a fun guy to be around. But one of the weirdest thing, well, I say weird, it was kind of ironic, I guess. He wanted to have a real encounter. Well, he was acting silly in his tiny little tent that he brought, and he was trying to sleep. I mean, it was like a little baby's tent. It wasn't even a kid's tent. It was a baby's tent.
It was a bassinet tent.
He's trying to fit inside that tent.
That's what you get for buying it off Temu.
And they're filming him, and all the while they're doing that, there's this nice big orb sitting right behind them, just floating there in the woods. And I'm looking at the camera guy, and I'm trying to motion him to turn around, you'll get it on film. And he didn't understand what I was doing.
It was like,
And like, oh, okay. The wind's not blowing over here.
Yeah.
You know.
tornado? What?
What? That twisty wind? Yeah.
A dust devil's coming? What?
So they missed a golden opportunity to actually really have something that was paranormal.
Right.
Yeah, because I took them to the spot, and it happened. Right.
That's amazing.
But they unfortunately missed it, which means more for me.
Yes.
Oh man! But yeah, it is getting close to time to start the movie.
Yes.
And I'm going to skedaddle from here.
Well, thank you, Greg. Thanks for everything.
Thank you
we
for
really
having me.
appreciate you.
I appreciate it. Thank you so much for coming.
Yes, sir. We're glad we came, and we're glad that we were invited to do this because we'd bought tickets just to mosey
around.
and stuff, and we got told that no.
No, you're going to podcast.
Yeah, when we had Natalie on, she goes, "Oh no, you've got a booth," and we're like, "No, we was just coming. No, you got a booth."
Oh, you got a booth. No, you're
yes,
podcasting.
Yes, ma'am. We are. We're podcasting.
It's hard to say no to that.
That's right.
sometimes.
Yes,
It's
ma'am.
hard to say no to her. That's right. I was trained well by my wife. to
That's
say,
right.
Yes, dear.
That's my
Yep.
wife. You see, she stares over my shoulder just to make sure I say the right thing.
That's right. Make sure you say yes, dear.
I love you, honey.
We know why you have to say yes, dear, now.
Yes. Yes, she carries.
Yeah, she's packing now.
She's packing. She's always packing. So,
I think that's good.
That's awesome.
yeah, well, you know, she was a Air Force veteran. So, you know, she was very well trained on firearms, and you know, she fully exercises her Second Amendment rights
Yep.
and her First Amendment rights.
Yes, that's
Then
good.
more of her First Amendment rights, and then more First Amendment rights.
Oh, that's hilarious.
And if you try to, you know, squash those First Amendment rights, you'll exercise those Second Amendment rights.
Tennessee, Kentucky Bigfoot says we chain our cameramen to the trees so they can't run.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
keep filming. Bait.
Yeah, I need a robot for a camera guy. Is what I need. A Vulcan or something.
Yes.
Somebody without feelings, you know.
Yes,
That can't get scared, you know. So,
that's funny.
All
live
right.
long and
Live
prosper.
long and prosper.
Okay,
Now
I gotta
you
go,
nanu.
fellas.
That's nanu.
That's living long and prosper. Nanu, nanu.
Yeah. You remember Mort from Mort?
I do remember
Yeah.
more. Yeah, it's an unfortunate story with Robin Williams.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. Such a great guy, you know.
Yeah, great talent, gone too early.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, well, gentlemen, I gotta go,
Thank you, Greg.
and thank you for having me.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Yep.
Talking, and never went away. So finally, after I couldn't take it anymore, I walked down the path. We walked away. As soon as we got away from this area, the feeling went away. So even though you can't see something, you can definitely feel their energy. So always be mindful of what you're feeling. There you go. There was also times that we were touched, where we felt something brush up against our hair, touch our shoulder, or brush, like feel the wind move past us, and there was no wind. And then there were reports of apparitions. I know Greg, I'm speaking on his behalf, he witnessed an apparition in that area, and they tried to catch it on film, but could not definitely follow up with him on that, but that was a really cool experience. The orbs that we saw can be found in photographs, cameras, thermal cameras, and other things. And orbs can show up anywhere, not just the forest. It can show up in your home, it can show up around your house, in an area, in a hospital, dwelling. And it doesn't necessarily mean that there's something negative to that, but it does mean that there's something there. Now, a lot of people think that, an orb is a spirit. It very well can be. We don't know what it is. We have no clue what orbs are. What we have found is that there is an intelligence behind it. We do have ring cameras in a lot of homes where people have witnessed orbs around cribs and around people after a loved one has passed away. They can be different colors too. Now, a lot of people say, it could be a manifestation. We also have seen orbs around the same time that cryptids disappear and reappear. I, for one, have witnessed that. I witnessed an orb, a red orb, on a road, and then a giant Bigfoot appeared, and then just disappeared into the mist. It was very, very bizarre. I can't even explain it. I sat there in awe, because you hear of reports of these orbs and cryptids, any cryptid, it could be Bigfoot, it could be Dogman, where they appear and disappear, and there's an orb. Some people believe that these orbs, that these cryptids change into orbs and change their energy and manifest into a different realm, or go to a different area and can transport through orbs. That is not proven, but that is a thought behind many investigators that have physically witnessed that. Some people actually think that orbs are nothing more than dust or insects, and please understand, a lot of orbs that you see on your ring camera, it could be dust, it could be a bug, it could be just some floating debris. So when you're looking at something, please be mindful of what you're looking at. If you're witnessing it firsthand with your own eyes and you see an orb and it's a light dancing around or coming closer to you, that's pretty much an orb. If you see something on the ring camera, just be skeptical. Just say, okay, what could that be? Could that be dust? Always keep that in mind. So one thing that we did experience in the forest are metal sounds. Metal sounds of metal clanking together, knocking together, and metal doors slamming shut. It is a very bizarre thing. You're in the middle of the forest, miles away from anywhere that is metal, and you're hearing a metal sound. Well, this happened to us. We are standing in the forest, again, miles away from anything, and it's dark, and we hear 3 metal knocks. We sat in silence, and then about a minute later, 2 more metal knocks came in closer. A few moments later, another 2 metal knocks happened right at the forest line. And we're just waiting, nothing is showing up on the therm. And then a few moments later, these fairy lights and orbs show up all over, and they start moving around. So they were in one area, and then they moved, and then right here was a giant flash of light, like the old-time flash bulbs that when somebody took a picture and blinded you. That is what we experienced in the forest. It was a blinding light. And we're all like blinking, trying to figure out what that was. After we were able to refocus, a blue orb appeared, came towards us, and just fell into the ground, and the ground illuminated. We were looking to see if anything else was there, and then we started hearing movement in the forest. We heard something, Again, we saw absolutely nothing, but we heard it walking with us, almost pushing us out like you don't belong here. So these metal sounds, we are not sure what they are. We've had many, many people experience this in the field and still have no clue what they are. Adam Davis, who is also in the film, he does investigative work in and around his area, and he will be out, he goes out every week, and he says he hears these metal doors shut right beside him. It's very unnerving because nothing is there. He sees absolutely nothing. So these so it's very strange. I can't explain it, but this is what some people have seen and heard, and this is what we heard that night. So some people believe that it could be a portal opening up. It could be residual energy in the area. It could be something in the distance.
All right.
But it happens.
To the Appalachian tree people, or whatever. Who knows? They're probably just goats.
So it's very, very strange, and I hope to be able to help explain that.
So hit me with some hard-hitting questions, man. Let's do this.
I want to open it up.
Let's get into the Matrix and shit.
Anybody has,
Or whatever.
and I'm going to talk a little bit about the film and what to expect.
I mean, assuming you've got viewers. Hello, viewers.
We do.
Okay, good.
There's quite a few watching right now.
Nice. Welcome back. Welcome me back, I suppose.
So, oh, he's accidentally hitting the buttons and playing music.
Oh, nice.
That's actually groovy music right there. It's
Oh,
grooving.
there we go.
Let's see what else I got here.
Is this how we hear? I only have one ear. It's funny because if I put this one on, all I can hear is the reverb from my hearing aid. Yeah.
So funky.
Yeah. I like that. Yeah.
Get funky with it.
Yeah. That sounds like I could do like a 70s porn.
Yes.
It would last all of 15 seconds. But it would be a great 15
It'd be
seconds.
awesome.
For me.
Yeah. Well,
For
I
me.
mean, it's a race, right?
Yeah.
So, I'll win.
At least that's what I tell her.
I'll win.
Yeah. Yeah. Winner, chicken
That's
dinner.
right. Now you owe me a chicken dinner.
Yeah. I mean, I'm already paying.
if you do it right, you'll be paying for 18 years.
That's also true.
Ask me how I know. No.
Yeah. That's right. Tonight at 11.
Yes.
So, overly overstocked Oscars wants to know how to get out of the Matrix.
Okay, that's a great question. So, one, there's a couple of questions there. First, we have to accept the fact that there is a matrix, right? Before we can get out of it. So, it's kind of like alcoholism, right? You have to admit there's a problem. It's the same thing with
I'm not a quitter.
me neither.
Okay.
Me neither. Several times a day.
Yep.
So, don't masturbate. But the Matrix is very similar, and there are people that believe that, hey, yeah, we're in a simulation and simulation.
Yep.
And there are those that say the Matrix, even though it was a movie, it's grounded on some type of reality. I think there's a yes and no to that personally, right? I think life and the universe itself, I think we have to look at the fact that as people, it's very easy for us to be like, hey, I think the Packers are going to win.
Yeah.
No, I'm all about the Bears.
Yes.
Let's make a bet.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, we got a game.
That's it.
It's very easy to say that our entire universe couldn't have been created on a literal whim of a
Yep.
game,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
And we're stuck in it.
Yep.
And guess what? Just like there's a game, there's winners and losers.
Yep.
And it goes up and down. There's a scale.
Yep.
And
Pendulum. I
they're
like the-
100%, right? It's same thing I say with comedy. Comedy is born in tragedy.
Yes.
It's just the other side of the pendulum.
yeah.
The universe could very much be based on something similar. So, while yes, you could say that's simulation, and we're just trying to figure out a way to get out. The way to get out is to win,
Yeah.
right?
Yep.
The way to get out is, guess what, bro? You got to put your shoes on one at a time. You have to trudge.
Yep.
It's not easy.
Yep. Yep.
And guess what? Not every life you're gonna win.
No,
But that's not to say that it's one of those things where, hey, best 2 out of 3,
that's right.
best 7 out of 21, or whatever, right?
Yeah.
So I do believe that we have to look at the fact that we, at one point, were incredibly powerful beings.
Yes. Absolutely.
And we have made enough stupid fucking decisions
Yes.
to wind up where we are now.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
And it's literally a matter of, if you win, guess what? You get a little something.
Yes.
If you lose, you're that much closer to living in India and eating out of a diaper.
That's right. It's reset.
Honestly,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And I think also, which also lends to us from a paranormal point of view, saying, hey, the people that don't want to move, they lost.
Yes.
They don't want to deal with that loss,
Yes.
right? Damn it. I got to do this again. I got to repeat again. Greg gets it.
Yes.
Greg knows.
We heard,
Honestly, you may not know this, but he is a Bigfoot from the bottom half down.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
why we only can film him from the top half up, huh?
Yeah. I've actually heard his wife call him Fuzzy Wumpers. So,
he's
Yeah.
blurry from the waistline down.
yeah,
Can't take a picture of it from the bottom waist down.
it's true. You've heard of the McFlurry? That's the McFurry. You don't even know.
He actually told us a good story about you.
Oh, did he really?
He
Oh,
did.
was it the Bigfoot hunting story?
No, well, yeah,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
but
The one
the
where
story,
you had a tent that was this big and you was trying to get into
a baby
I said-
bassinet tent.
I said he shouldn't have got that tent off of Temu.
Okay, hold on now. All right, I have to defend myself. Okay, so first off, they told me, hey, we're camping overnight. Pack light. Okay, I'm 130 fucking pounds. Okay, I'm not gonna bring a giant tent. Okay, I don't need a 2-bedroom apartment. So I-
with an airbed.
yeah, so I was like, oh, I saw this thing in the kids section. And I was like, oh, that'll work. It couldn't be that. It couldn't be that bad. Okay. Also,
Oh God.
also, I did not know at the time that there was going to be some type of alien fucking creature outside, and I would attempt to run for my life while being inside said tent. Okay, I also did not know that I would have a hatchet inside my pocket that would then be flinging around said tent. Okay? I cutted myself. I could have been dyed. Okay? So, as far as I was concerned, to be fair, I also did bring a toilet.
Overly overstoked asks, "Did your feet stick out?" That would be awful.
Kind of like the Lincoln. Yeah, I get it. Yes. So it did get bad. I prayed to Tom Cruise. Okay, that's how bad it got.
Oh God.
I thought I was gonna die.
Oh, that's funny.
He said you missed the orb that was.
So yeah, that's the sad part about the show that I've created is you get shows where it is really about the investigation, right? Like you get shows that they want to show you scientific data, spiritual data. I burped, my bad. They want to show you the psychic data, but mine is more about. It's less about the actual investigation and more about the journey.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
So a lot of that stuff does wind up on the cutting room floor
Yeah.
because I want you, as a viewer, I want you to experience that yourself.
Yeah.
Right. I don't want you to live vicariously through me.
Yeah.
I want you to be like, wow, this dumbass can go out there. I have nothing to fear.
Yeah.
I can be myself and go out there and do that too.
Right.
So I don't want you to see what I say and be like, okay, that's perfect. That's all I needed.
Yeah. Thank you.
Right.
Yeah.
I want you to see what I'm doing and say, I could do that.
I could go do that.
I could have fun, man.
Yeah.
So yeah, so a lot of that does wind up on the cutting room floor, and we did see that. We did hear Bigfoot calls. I've been to Yorktown. That was my second episode. It was in San Antonio. Yorktown was an old hospital, abandoned hospital that became a drug rehabilitation center. And at the time, it wasn't actually a drug rehabilitation center. They were actually testing on patients by giving them drugs. So they actually put them in a jail cell
Oh, wow.
in the basement. And it's still there to this day.
Wow.
And the first time I got there, the guy who was the steward who managed it, he said, yeah, you know, these ghosts, they don't pay for good shit. You can do whatever you want. They don't pay me nothing. I don't give it about them. Do whatever you want. Right? I was like, okay. And then he was like, see you, bye. I'm like, really, dude? The whole place blew up. We heard screaming. Things were thrown. You could hear banging. I mean, I don't mean like
Bang.
man and a woman type.
Yeah.
I mean
yeah.
like banging on the walls. And it got so bad in this place that we actually could not film. We actually had to stop production, and everybody had to split up, and we had to literally walk the entire hospital to make sure there was nobody else there.
Wow.
Because we thought they were squatters. I mean, that could have been the only logical conclusion.
Right.
There was nothing.
That's amazing, though.
Yes. So, I mean...
Is that still open for paranormal investigations, or?
They are going through a foreclosure. So you hear about these places that are like, how are you still open? That place is literally being held together like Deadpool. It is a cancer.
Oh, no.
Yes. I'm not even kidding you. It's like a cancer that's keeping it there. So hopefully, I do hope that whoever the new owners are, they're able to kind of work out a way to kind of do some type of repairs so it's not as dangerous, so people can go in there and not have to worry about, I don't know, dying.
Yeah.
You know?
I just fell from the 3rd floor today. How you
Whoops.
doing?
Yeah. So I do hope that maybe something like that can come along.
Yeah.
Right now it is in foreclosure, so.
Wow,
It is, or not foreclosure, condemned.
Oh.
Condemned. Yeah. it's
So even
condemned.
worse.
Yes. Yes. Yeah.
Foreclosure means we can go buy it, Jason. No.
Yeah. It turns out it's a shithole.
Foreclosure means Jason Hawes is probably involved.
Bro, don't even get me started. So I'm not even gonna lie. I stole some of the Conjuring House dirt.
Uh-oh.
Yes.
Really?
Yes. That really happened.
Wow.
Yes. Thanks to some friends. I'm not gonna name names. Okay. But I needed it. Okay?
You doing spells?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. You never know when you're gonna need Conjuring House dirt.
Yes. Yes.
Right?
You might be able to make a new Annabelle.
She's done? Oh. I'll be right back.
All right.
Right after
Yes.
these messages. Do you guys have like an info thing? Talk about katanas.
Yeah. Hey.
That's good.
Yes.
Yes. All right,
Yes.
I'll be back.
Don't cut your arms off.
Don't take a hatchet in a tent.
Don't go to the kids section and buy a tent. Because I'm packing lights.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is costume contest time. Now is your time. If you happen to be dressed like the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man, maybe you just look like the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. Now is the time to get on stage. There we go. I'm not gonna lie, I have been told once or twice I look like the meth version of Tom Cruise. It's a little hurtful, but also I kind of like it. So it's weird. I don't know where to be on it. So if you have any costumes, folks, now is the time, and then we will have the incredible premiere of The Vanished. Which is exactly what
Uh-oh.
happens to a subway sandwich.
Off. Hey, Natalie, how you
Hey,
doing?
I'm great. How y'all doing?
Doing good.
Good.
We liked your talk.
Oh, thank you so much.
Yeah, it
Thank
was
you.
good.
I wanted to do something that was in regards to the film and to kind of give an entry since I was the last speaker and we're going to be doing The Vanished. It was awesome.
I'll tell you, what did you think about when you heard that metal banging out there in the middle of the night like that?
Yeah, that first knock, that metal knock, it was like bang, bang, bang. And it was like two, like real thick metal things just banging. It was crazy. I was like, is that real? I said, is there like a gate or something that we don't know about? And they're like, there's nothing out here. But then when we heard it again, the two, and when it moved closer, I'm going, okay, that's nothing stationary. And then when it happened again, and we're waiting for something to happen. And then the orb showed up, and then the flash. It was incredible. It was
Yeah.
incredible because I mean that's something that you normally don't experience.
Yes. Yeah, absolutely. And what's funny about it is that that's something that you hear a lot, like in David Paulides' work and stuff like that, with like these metal door sounds and
Yeah.
and stuff like that. And so you're like, that's interesting, you know.
Yeah, it really is because a lot of people believe that it is a portal opening and closing.
Yeah.
And it's allowing cryptids or anything to come in and out of. And we were waiting, like, what is going to happen? And when that last flash and then that blue orb came out and just dropped to the ground, it was incredible. I mean, I'm like, what are we seeing? What are we seeing?
Yeah. What's
You know,
going on?
I'm like, okay, what's next? What's next? And when that storm started to move in and we had to leave, because I mean, this was like hurricane force winds and trees were coming down and we're running. We are running at this point
Wow.
to get out of there. And we get to the truck and a massive tree came down and blocked us in.
Oh, wow.
Oh yeah, it was. I'm like,
That sounds like a scary movie.
it was scary, and I'm like, we're stuck here. I'm like, okay, we have to make sure that another tree doesn't come down on top of the truck.
Yeah.
Because this is one of the big trees, and then we had to call and get somebody with a chainsaw to come in and start cutting it, and we didn't know, and they're like, we don't know when we can come out because we're doing other trees to, unblock roads. We're like, we're stuck here. So they were very kind and came out within like 25 minutes.
Wow. That's still crazy,
Yeah.
though. I mean, wow.
Yeah, we were very blessed, very fortunate to be alive. Oh my God. But as we're driving back to the hotel, we had to stop and keep moving. Now, these are smaller trees out of the way. And so it's like, what else are we going to come across?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Yeah, but it knocked a lot of power out. And the motel that we were staying in had a well, and it knocked out the power to the well, and we were without water for 3 days.
Wow.
That was an experience. We
No
were
water.
we were taking buckets down to the river, getting river water to fill up the tank of the toilet, just so we could flush. I'm like, this is a classy place, this is a classy joint,
They should have at least gave you some of your money back.
I know, right? But like, they're like, the whole town's out, and we're like, I get it. There's no place where we could go.
Right.
I mean, it wasn't just like it was isolated. The whole town was out.
Oh.
Yeah,
That's terrible.
I know.
So, when filming for The Vanish that we're going to watch tonight, what did you get out of it all? When it was all over, kind of what was your take on everything? That because I know you was one of the
Yeah.
investigators that was investigating
Right.
it.
And I, for weeks ahead of time, I did a lot of investigative work online, looking at documents, looking at police reports, FBI reports, and I read and did timeline summaries. I mean, I did a lot of paperwork, just that desk work.
Yeah.
And then you're like, okay, well, you have a mindset, okay, now this. But now you're going to go out in the field and experience that. Does this, what we're going to experience, match the paperwork? And what we found is that we were not expecting. We really weren't expecting the activity. Every single day, every single night, we had some sort of paranormal activity.
Wow.
And I looked at Greg and Adam, I said, is this normal? And they said, no, it is not normal. This is not normal. And I'm going,
Uh-oh.
so the movie is going to be starting.
Hey, it's time to watch the movie.
All right, thank y'all so
Thank
much.
you.
Thank you.
Okay.
All right. You ready?
Yeah. Thanks
See-
everybody for joining us and being part of this. We want to let everybody know that we enjoyed having all of y'all there or here with us, and the premiere of the movie is about to start. So we when we do our next show, we will let you know how to get to the movie, how to get it.
Yes.
So thank you. Thanks
Yeah.
everybody.
We'll see you next time.
Good night.
And I made, together with